Welcome to the United Staffing OSHA Compliant Safety Training. Today we will cover Introduction to OSHA, Hazard Communication, Personal Protective Equipment, Machine Guarding and Lockout Tagout, Ergonomics, Fire Safety and Emergency Procedures, Slip, Trip, and Falls, Electrical Safety, and we will have a final review and take time for questions. What is OSHA? OSHA is the Occupational Safety Health Administration. As an employee of United Staffing, you are entitled to workers' rights. What are your workers' rights? A safe environment and a workplace free from recognized hazards. Information and training. You will receive hazard training in a language you understand, including information on chemicals and required PPE. You will also receive equipment, and you will receive that necessary equipment like gloves, harnesses, and respirators. Inspection and complaint. You may request an OSHA inspection, speak privately with an inspector, and file a confidential complaint about hazards. You will have protection from retaliation. You cannot be fired, demoted, or disciplined for raising safety concerns or using OSHA rights. Refusal to work. You have the right to refuse a task if it presents an imminent danger of death or serious harm. And your records. You may access work-related injury or illness records, test results, and medical records. Employee responsibility and employer safety. Employers must ensure workplace safety. Regular inspections, hazard removal, and proper equipment are key. They must provide thorough safety training and enforce clear policies. OSHA compliance is essential, including accurate reporting and record keeping. Personal protective equipment, better known as PPE. What is PPE? PPE is equipment worn to minimize exposure to hazards that cause serious workplace injuries or illnesses. For example, proper PPE can consist of a safety vest, steel-toe shoes, safety glasses, hard hat, and long pants. PPE should be worn in the event of the following hazards: chemical, biological, physical, radiological, and electrical. Machine guarding and lockout tagout. When you use lockout tagout, you're preventing injuries from moving parts. Remember, never remove someone's tag and never restart a machine without a leader's permission. Lockout tagout procedures for maintenance. Identify, shut down, isolate, and verify. Authorized personnel and training. Only individuals trained by a certified leader can be authorized to use lockout tagout. Ergonomics and repetitive motion safety. The importance of preventing workplace injuries. What is ergonomics? The science of designing the job to fit the worker, not the other way around. The goal is to reduce strain, fatigue, and injury caused by poor posture and repetitive movements. Why does this matter? This prevents musculoskeletal disorder, or better known as MSD. For examples, back pain, carpal tunnel syndrome, tendinitis, neck and shoulder strain, and it improves comfort, productivity, and morale. Ergonomic risk factors: repetitive motion, such as typing or assembly work, awkward postures, as in bending, reaching, and twisting, forceful excursions, as lifting and gripping, prolonged static positions, as sitting or standing too long, and poor workstation setup. Fire safety and emergency procedure. Why it's important: to protect lives, property, and preventing injuries during a fire or emergency. Fire safety basics. Know the exits and keep them clear. Never block fire equipment like extinguishers, alarms, and sprinklers. Avoid fire hazards. Don't overload outlets or leave heat sources unattended. And reporting hazards. Smoke, frayed cords, or leaks immediately. If a fire occurs, sound the alarm and notify others. Evacuate quickly. Do not use elevators. Follow your escape route to the assembly area. Only use a fire extinguisher if trained to do so. Call emergency service like 911 once you're safe. Do not re-enter until cleared by authorities. Always remember RACE. Rescue anyone in danger, activate the alarm, contain the fire, close the doors, and evacuate or extinguish. RACE. Slip, trip, and fall prevention. Housekeeping and floor safety. Keep walkways clear of clutter and cords. Clean up spills immediately. Wear proper footwear with good traction. Ladder and platform use. Use handrails on stairs. Stay alert and avoid distractions. Report hazards like wet floors or uneven surfaces. Reporting hazards. It prevents injury before they happen, keep the workplace safe for everyone, and helps maintenance fix the problems quickly. Electrical safety. Why it matters. Electrical hazards can cause shocks, burns, fires, or even fatalities. Following safety rules prevents accidents and injuries. Key safety tips. Inspect cords and equipment for damage before use. Keep water away from electrical equipment. Don't overload outlets or extension cords. Use proper protective equipment like gloves and mats. Follow lockout-tagout procedures during maintenance. Report faulty wiring or damaged equipment immediately. Remember, electricity is powerful but dangerous. Always respect it and follow safety rules. Thank you for joining us for today's OSHA compliance safety training. We appreciate your time and commitment to a safer workplace. If you have any questions or need additional support, please reach out to your moderator. Stay safe, and we hope to see you soon.